Good morning, Spartans. Okay, so this is going to be our tutorial on using our name and creating a blend with our pencil tool. Okay, we did this yesterday, so let's start. First initial, last name, underscore. Call this name blends. And we'll click OK. You have a 5x5 canvas. Move this over. I'm going to grab both my swatches, my layers. Okay. I'm going to go to my toolbox. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slash the fill, switch, and I'm going to use the stroke, grab my pencil, and start with my first initial of my first name. I'm going to hold down Alt and Option if you have a Mac. I'm going to create a new color for this one. I'm going to grab a different color than the black, choose them both. I'm going to double click my blend, go to specific steps or specified steps, and I'll start with 50. Click OK. And then don't forget to, let's see, let me zoom in on this. There we go. So I'm going to click on a path from, or click on an anchor from one path, and then the second path, and pretty neat. I'm going to then go over to my layers palette, drop down to blend. I'm going to choose one path. Notice that? There's the pink one, there's the blue one. And then I'm going to take my black arrow, and I can manually move it. Oh, that didn't work. Let me try that again. Instead of manually move it, I'm going to hold down Shift and grab the arrow, or hit the arrow key. And then I'm going to go ahead and do Command 0 or Control 0 to fit on screen. There's my first letter. Okay? Now yesterday you learned how to draw your entire name. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to add a new layer. And there it is. I'm going to select this one, hold down Alt or Option in Mac, select them both, choose the blend, double click it, and I'll start with specified steps of 50, click OK, and choose an anchor from each path. Now, I'm going to come back, select them both, and I'll double click the blend. So I'm going to change the amount of steps. Excuse me. I'll change it to 25. I'm going to preview it this time, and I like it. So I'm going to click OK. We want to see that wire effect. That's kind of our goal. Okay. Choose a different color, and there you have it. All right. I'm going to resize this one, bring it up there. Alright, add a new layer. Actually, I'm going to call layer 2 first name. Call layer 1 A for my letter A. And add a new layer and draw out the letter N. Hold down Alt or Option for the Mac, select them both, double click the blend, choose specify steps. I'm going to choose 25, I'm going to click OK, and click an anchor from each path. And there you go. I'm going to go ahead and choose one path from that blend. Don't forget to open up that blend path, choose a different color, and admire what you've done because it's kind of cool. And I'm just going to go ahead and shift this over. Remember how I do this? I hold down shift and use my arrows on my keyboard. Okay? So you're going to do this. You're going to do your first name, last name, and you're going to then do single letters from your first name. So I've done 2 letters. I've got the letter A. The reason why I want you to do both is because I want each letter to be on its own layer, and I want you to show me some overlapping. And you see how that works? Overlapping effect is kind of cool. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a layer, drop it down here, and let me zoom out here. Wrong way. I'm going to take my rectangle tool. I'm going to go ahead and slash the stroke, hit X, and I'm going to get a dark gray, intersect my smart guides are on. That helps me with my precision here. There's my dark gray, and if you click on transform, you can see the center reference point is 2.5 by 2.5. If you go to the upper left corner, it should say 0, 0, and it does. Width and height is 5. And my tutorial is finished just in time for class. Alright guys, hope it helps. Be creative and have fun.